just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Washington Commanders.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll run here on 1st down. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Come on, set.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away.
At their own 4-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Zach Baum with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Breaks the tackle. That'll be the 1st and more. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
On the jump.
All set to go now from the 35. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Escapes the pocket. Connection made with his back deep downfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up 6-0 here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He's held just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Heads out on the bootleg. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They'll cobble together a yard there. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Up the gut they go with Williams. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Josh Sweat making the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Play action, Mahomes. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs trim the lead to 1. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go. Let's go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
Bronco switch. Check. Panther.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Called in left side. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Go. Ready.
And air it out on 3rd. Brought in right side. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
A gain of 6 yards.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Come on.
They'll run for this. He's going to go down right along midfield stripe. That's good for a couple of yards. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains.
At the 50-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Check that. Ready.
Dive play straight ahead. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand at saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Daniels on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
10.
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
First and 10.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Looking right, and he finds him. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Yellow.
First down, and they go right back to him. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Fire down these two.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
All set now. First and 10.
Yellow.
Straight ahead with Williams. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Yellow.
Handoff on second and short. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 1.
Five DBs out there for the Commanders on third.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Connects with Wiley. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Give to Williams from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. From the gun, a carry by Williams. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They'll go. It's Mahomes. He finds him beyond the marker. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready,
Now Daniels off the play action. Ooh, puts him air under this one, right side. This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Sending him on the dive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Let's go.
The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Cowboy 80.
It's 2nd and 8.
Daniels from the pistol. It is caught left side. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
The kick by McLaughlin is good, and they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd 10. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
Do you know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb, and quarterbacks, when we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, they can make you pay just as he did.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. It's a designed run from Mahomes. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Right, ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the set.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Check. Here we go. Here we go. Thanks, buddy.
Giving a one back on the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, man, the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
70 Lions. Bronco 80.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On now comes their punter. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Cut out left. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Yellow.
On the handoff, this is Williams. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Yellow.
They stay on the ground with Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Yellow.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 11-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Eagle, 6.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked out a step or two shy of it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready?
Lone back gets the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set.
Now Daniels to throw. Setting up the screen. Hits a seam at the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Get it. Get it.
On first down, they'll run. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to work it to the 20. Namdi Madubuike making that stop.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Let's go. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced out to his right. He's going to run for it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll run here on first down. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Another carry for it. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
70.
3rd and short, Daniels. Has it in close. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 16-point ball game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts from the goal line. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
10 yards to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
Running right, it's Williams. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
Trey Amos on the stop. 3 plays.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Unlock line. Unlock Cowboy.
Give now to the running back. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down.
To the 49-yard
An
line.
offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Daniels keeps it himself. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready, go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 boxes, 60 boxes. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one's complete, right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready up.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Come on. Set. 19.
Daniels now. Chased out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Here's Williams to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
He's got it on the bootleg. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So out now comes the punter. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. His work begins at the 31. Shoves him off. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 45-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Play straight ahead. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Panther 60. Panther. Ready.
Here's Daniels. He rolls to his right. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Come on. Set. 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yellow. Arzelati.
One of the tight ends motions right. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in a hurry up here. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. The Commanders in the dime set for this 3rd down.
Yellow.
Third and long for him here. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. All set to go now from the 35. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes finds him over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. It's Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches. They go to him again. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders with a 10-point advantage. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Ready, go!
Play fake here, Daniels. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Chiefs have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow. On the line, right? Right.
To the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's the long back on the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Field goal team running out as the Chiefs will go for 3. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
And with that miss, whatever hopes they still harbored, Kate, well, that miss puts it out to sea. It was a great effort in this game to fight back, but they had to have that field goal. And instead, it went awry.
Come on, ready?
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buying some time right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, shot. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets the 1st down for the Commanders, and that should get them this victory as well.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready?
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Clock is working against him as they hurry up to the line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for him this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this.